we're presenting the Röntgenrack. It's a collaboration with Jan and Randuald. Jan and Randuald are, let's say, friends because we have worked many occasions together, and we're here because the team is linking minds, and I think Jan and Randuald and myself have a linking mind. So I think we're on the right spot here. So well, it's an honor to be selected, and it's also an opportunity to present something that is not yet fully developed. We said to each other, Jan and Randuald and myself, that we would do some experiment in what material we would use and how we would present it. So it doesn't have to be finished, packed, and ready to deliver. So we had some open air to do something here in this very magnificent building here. So Jan and Randuald are graphic designers. So they came to me first. They had won a prize. They had won a prize, and the prize was printing, several years ago. And because they wanted to print on plywood, they came to me, and they wanted to build a room where they would be able to show all their work on a wall, like a big room with all the work on them printed on plywood. And one thing led to another, and before we knew it, we were working together with printing on plywood and applying furniture tricks on plywood, and then they saw that for them it was like an opportunity to make three-dimensional things, and since then we worked frequently together for commissions. They had all sorts of commissions. The Röntgenrack that's presented here is originally for a book presentation at a museum in Antwerp for a presentation. So we wanted to build. We took the bookcase, the rack that's presented here, but there was something wrong with the material in the beginning. And the first edition was something wrong with the material. So we wanted to have a material that's not physically. No, we wanted to have a material that doesn't scream, that doesn't draw attention. So we searched a bit, and then we played like we used to. It's like playing soccer with them. It's always back and forward, and then we changed a bit the viewing point of it, and instead of subtracting material instead of subtracting things from a material, we added things. So we poured all the building blocks, and so then we had a whole different kind of view on how we could build the rack like it's presented here. My name is Ternier, yes, and I have a workshop that makes made-to-measure furniture for all sorts of architects and designers, and the company is called Ternier. It's my last name. And then because we work so frequently with designers and architects, there was like a need to spend more time on all the wasted material that is not that's wasted. And then I thought, oh, let's plant it and in a better environment. So I said, let's build a glass house next to my workshop, and in that glass house we can seal off all the tension that's in the workshop, and we can grow it. We can grow the idea as fine as good as it gets, and then when it's ready to be seeded, or when it's ready to be commercialized, then we go for it. So in that glass house, that's called LABT, and LABT stands then for LABT. That's the short for the T stands for Ternier, and in in that glass house we prepare things and we engage ourselves in whatever we do. It's not that the glass house is there to make prototypes for designers. No. The glass house is there to play with designers, to search with designers the best solution for the seed they have planted, and to make sure that if someone likes it, he can commission it, or it's already commissioned in a little edition or big edition or limited edition, whatever. So it's not that I do prototyping for architects or designers, it's LABT makes small editions or big editions. A Röntgen rack is a rack that will probably be a limited edition, like it is now. It's started as a building block. You can go higher, lower, wider, and probably we will build several of them as a limited edition. I don't think it's big and strong enough to be sold as an ongoing collection, so I don't think that.